Hello, Mark King here, and here's another article. It's by the New York Post and it's by Lee Brown. In the article, it says C-19 could travel 27 feet, stay in the air for hours, MIT researcher. So, social distancing guidelines to stay 6 feet from others may be woefully inadequate, one scientist warns, saying the C-19 can travel 27 feet and linger for hours. So it's quoting MIT Associate Professor Linda Boriba, I call her Linda, right? And it talks about how it's basically outdated research from the 1930s that says that we should use a 6 feet guideline. She says in reality, we should use 23 to 27 feet, and that may be impossible the way the world is currently set up. You can't do anything from 23 to 27 feet away. Being doctors and nurses need to get close. People tend to walk in grocery stores somewhat close to each other. Like what pisses me off, right? If anybody's going outside to like go to the groceries or mandatory things that you need to survive, right? So people are talking on their phones like they're Bluetooth in the airs, and basically when you're talking, the spit is leaving their mouth, and like did not doing what is correct, what is right. You don't do that stuff because basically you're talking and you're talking in other people's faces who maybe just be walking by. Put your phone down, take your Bluetooth off, quietly shop, get in, get out. You know, but these people are just they're so rude and just they don't understand their own actions. You know, and there's no reason for it. Like, and what I see people do also is like they start talking while they're getting produce. Basically when you talk, you naturally release some moisture, and all this stuff it gets on food, and some people are just so besides the normal guidelines, other guidelines warning people not to do that stuff should be in place. At least that's my experience being on public since this has started. So, um, so this is the same researcher, Linda. Her research published in the Journal of the American Medical Association warns about that droplets that settle along the trajectory can contaminate surfaces, and the residues or droplet nuclei may stay suspended in the air for hours. So essentially, somebody could some sneeze and it'll be in the air. The residue could be in the air for hours, and this you cannot really prepare for that stuff in reality. It's just like you shrug your shoulders. I'm at the point where I say we'll probably all end up getting this at some point. The only hope is there's a vaccine. And I'm glad to see world leaders, or at least you know, basically pushing a vaccine cure to the forefront. That's good. That's something that's a pandemic. I mean, the right thing is at least being done from the world leaders' standpoint. I'm proud that all these people and all these corporations, other corporations have gotten on board. I think they understand what's at stake, so that's good. Anyway, she talks about the current guidelines, oversimplified. I covered that. Um, she she says it's particularly urgent for healthcare workers who, she argued in the report, face an underappreciated potential exposure range, and I agree. Like again, the first people to go will be the doctors and nurses because they don't know exactly what they're dealing with because China lied and people died. You know, and the left align themselves with communism. That's what really bothers me, right? And it's like they should be called out for it. They use the tactics. They align themselves with China. They exported jobs, and look what has happened. You know, they remove fathers from the household. That really pisses me off. Beyond the C-19, just things upset me, and they'll still get half the votes of the nation. Shrug your shoulders. Some people just they never learn their lesson. All right, and they will end up blaming others. By the way, after they vote the wrong way, they'll end up blaming others. So of course the the World Health Organization suggests 3 feet. Huh? The same people who patted China on the back for doing a good job. Huh? Who carefully monitors emerging evidence about a critical topic and will update this scientific brief as more information become available. Who said in a statement of who's in the pockets of the Chinese authoritarian government? By the way, just they'll all spin things in the how do I say this, the quietest way to protect China. That's it. The WHO is just it's a evil. I think it's somewhat of an evil organization being run by terrible people. Anyway, take care, guys. I hope you enjoy. Share, subscribe, please. Take care. Take precautions as much as possible. All right, guys. Bye. Stay tuned for more stories.